anything new and exciting different today than normal?
What?
Just whatever you want to do today.
I will, because I am special.
Everybody's.
You're not held.
Everyone is specialist.
You're not held accountable.
Nelson gets a trophy too.
Everybody will leave with a participation. Everybody wins. Just kidding. All right. That's a little tiny bit loud. All right. So we're just going to take a few moments to come onto our mat, find our breath. Go ahead and close your eyes. And just use this time to start to deepen your breath. If it feels okay for you, you can put one hand on your belly. It helps me to be able to know whether I'm breathing through my diaphragm or not. So as you inhale through your nose, you should feel your belly rise. And as you exhale, you should fall. You should feel it fall. You don't. Right? Inhale. And exhale. The breath is so important in being able to release stress, and be able to come deeper into your poses. And search for an intention that resonates with you, whether that just be to focus on your breathing, whatever that may be. All right, and when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. We're gonna start today's class actually on tabletop, so on our hands and knees. So first, as you inhale, look up, raise your tailbone high to the sky, drop through the chest. We're really gonna work on our cat-cow today. Exhale, draw your belly up and in. See how high you can get your upper back, pull your rib cage in. Inhale, up, drop through not just your back, your lower back, but also make that bend all throughout. Exhale, pull the belly in. And really use that breath. Inhale, find that deep belly breath throughout here too. Inhale, look up, raise your tailbone to the sky. Exhale. And one last inhale here. And exhale. Now stick with your breathing, but keep that rounded spine. So breathe normal, keep that spine as rounded as you can, and think about a flame right underneath your belly, right under your rib cage, and you're gonna draw away from that flame because it's hot, so you're gonna try to curl up, up. And now just drop your hips side to side, just kind of warming up through your side body. My shirt's on inside out and backwards. All right, let's go ahead and walk our hands forward, just like you were to be taking a child's pose. But then you're gonna try to keep your hips high. So focus on keeping your hips up and dropping through the chest. This is your puppy pose.
sounded like a puppy.
Ew. Nelson's bullying. All right, rock side to side. Norm, I mean. All right, we're gonna push back and forth between, so moving from upward facing dog, or cobra rather, and then you're gonna round your back and roll back into child's pose, and then round your back, come up, up, up into your Bhujangasana or your cobra. So you're just kind of making some circular movements throughout, pushing back and then rounding up, 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 up. So just kind of listening to your body and just paying attention, bringing awareness to each part of your spine, and just staying in that area if it feels a little tight. All right, kneading back on our hands and knees into our tabletop. We're gonna go ahead and kick the right leg out, back rather, and just see if you can raise that leg up without sinking into that lower back. So keep your back rounded so that your chest is still, your rib cage rather, is still going away from that plane. All right, and bring that knee forward on an exhale. And now try to not just bring it forward, but up. So it's up, hugging your knee into that tricep, into your belly and into that tricep. I can't speak. And then drop it back, kick it back. Inhale. Exhale, bring it forward and up. So round that back, pull that knee in, and you should feel your core really working just even on that. All right, kick it back on an exhale and reach that left hand. See if maybe you can grab it. If you can, who cares? It's just the intention of reaching, right? But if you're there, see if then you can maybe kick that leg away, but your hand's not gonna let it fall down. So you're just giving yourself a shoulder stretch without. All right, go ahead and release there. All right, to give our wrists a little bit of a break, we're gonna come up into kneeling posture. And we're gonna, you can place your hand right on your thigh, right? And we're just gonna do half camel circles. So you're raising one arm up and just reaching back, bringing, and then you're gonna switch sides to there and go the other way. And you can take it as deep as you need or as gentle as you need. So you're just completing circles. If you're uber duper super flexible and you want to take it all throughout your camel already, be my guest and myself. All right, let's come back down onto our mat. And this time we're gonna kick the left leg back. I said the right words this time. So kick that left leg back. See if you can start to pulse it up and find height through that leg without making your lower back arch. Mickey, good job. Ricky, I mean. Ricky. Exhale, bring it forward. Bring that knee forward. And really draw that knee up as far as you can. See if you can get it to actually touch your chest. Pull up. This is called compression. It's hard. All right, kick it back on an inhale. Firm exhale. Breathe throughout this movement. Exhale. Draw that knee forward, up and in. Let's go one more time. Kick it back. And exhale, bring it forward and then up. Yes, good job. All right, now let's kick it back. Kick that leg back. See if maybe you can reach, grab for that. So this should be a nice shoulder stretch and balancer. Almost fell. All right, let's drop it back down. All right, so let's go ahead and bump the left leg out. Let's start with the left. And we're gonna come up into our gate pose, right? And we're gonna go back and forth. So let's first start the hand inward and reach side. So you're reaching tall, like there. And then we're gonna switch sides, place that right hand down, reach tall with the left. Inhale, come back that other side. See if maybe you can drop that hand down a little lower. So moving throughout those two poses, see if you can use your core rather than pushing with your hand. See if, as you're moving side to side, maybe just hover that bottom hand. Just see if you can do it. It's just for fun. So I'm using my core. Funzy. Yeah, it's hard, huh? I know, you wouldn't think it would be that hard. All right, let's stay here at our modified side plank. And we're just gonna bring that knee in on an exhale. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, draw that knee in. Exhale, extend. Go ahead and drop that bottom leg. All right, walk your hands forward and push your hips back just as far as you can go. Be gentle with that movement. We're still warming up. You can rock back and forth if that feels good. Push back up onto our hands and knees. And now let's bump out the right leg. We're on our right leg. Okay, so first coming in to our gate pose. So reaching tall, good, yeah, and you can be here. You don't have to be down. You can also use a block if that's easier. Right, you can reach tall through here, but try to keep your back open so you're not slumping forward. You're keeping that tall. All right, now let's move into our modified side plank. Really reach tall on a diagonal with that top hand. Good. I got it cramped now. Dang. You want to be extra. Norm wants to raise his foot here. I will be keeping my feet on the mat, but you can follow the leader here.
It's a trophy for sure.
All right, let's bring our hand down into our modified side plank, and we're just going to reach, bring that knee together, and then reach tall. So So bring that knee to the elbow on an exhale. Work with your breath. It's so important for core work. So on an exhale, you should feel your core start to tighten. Bringing that there. All right, let's drop that foot down and see if maybe you can just sit those hips back. Let's come back onto our hands and knees, our tabletop. You can take as much time or a drink if you need one. Any final preparations before we start our flow? When you're ready, go ahead and tuck your toes under and push your hips straight up. So don't worry about your feet, your heels touching the mat. Who cares? Don't worry about if your knees are bent. Just think about pushing those hips up. All right, let's take a huge step forward with the right foot, and then a big step forward with your left, taking it into our Uttanasana. Our forward fold here. And then inhale, let's sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center, Samusitihi. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, sit the hips back into our chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step, jump, or hop back into your vinyasa of choice, either knees, chest, chin down, or chaturanga. Very good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, big, big, huge step forward with the right foot. You can take a bunch of baby hops if you need to. Bend that back leg if you need to. Keep that heel, the left heel off the mat. Sweep the arms up. We're going to come into our crescent lunge. We'll stay here for just a few breaths. Try to focus on tucking your tailbone under and then dropping throughout. So not everybody will have the flexibility to straighten that back leg, but you can work on starting to try to straighten it and really work on tucking that tailbone under. All right, let's sweep the arms back down. And you can take it through your vinyasa or go straight to down dog. Knees, chest, chin down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, big step forward with your left, right? Yes. I'll plant the palms, but this time we're just gonna pick that back leg, bring it forward, coming into your forward fold again. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center, Samusitihi. All right, we're just going to do just a couple of sun salutations and then we'll be warm. So inhale, reach the arms all the way up, come into a gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, you can bend your knees. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, step the left foot back, take it through your vinyasa. Either knees, chest, chin down, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward this time. Exhale, step the left foot forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center, Samudra. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hand at the hips. Inhale, step that right foot back. Exhale, step the left foot back as you take it through your vinyasa of choice, either knees, chest, chin down, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center, Samudra. All right. Let's go ahead and inhale. Actually, we'll keep the hands at our heart center first. On an inhale, let's hinge at the hip and come into a real strong chair pose. So sit your hips back, and I want you to just think about spreading or pulling the mat apart with your feet. So your right foot is trying to push it right, and the left foot is trying to push it left. All right, now here comes a fun little challenge. Bring the right elbow, see if you can, to the left knee. If you can get it on the inside. Norm, look at all of you. Opposites. So you're gonna twist this way. This elbow will be to that. Yeah, there you go. All right. I know I took a break and now you're like, why aren't you resting? All right, let's go ahead and take a forward fold just to take a breath. So it's a twist, right? You're twisting it open. All right, inhale, let's come on up. Sit your hips back into that chair pose. Strong feet, I cannot stress that enough. That's how you're gonna access into your glutes. So really squeezing the mat apart. Let's bring the left elbow to the right knee. A few breaths here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and sit your hips back into your chair pose. So try to keep your chest tall, and when you're twisting, what you want to watch out for, and I'm talking to myself mostly, you don't want to, in order to get there, twist and curve. Even if you're only here, try to keep that back straight. So right elbow to the left knee, and then keep that. Good job. Wow, these look so good. I'm proud personally. All right, here comes the funsy funsy. It's just for fun. It's okay if you can't, but we're gonna use all of our strength and step that right foot back, coming into our lunge, prayer, twist. So, yeah, there, and then good job, exactly. All right, can you do it? Can you bring that right foot back forward again? Coming into your prayer twist. Exhale, forward fold. Give yourself a little bit of a break. This is not easy. Proud of y'all. All right, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Inhale, sit those hips back, coming into your your chair prayer pose. Let's bring that left knee to the outside of the right leg, coming into as much of a twist.
Left elbow.
Yes, excuse me. What did I say?
You said left knee,
Oh
but
man,
I'm just being critical.
you know what I mean. Bring your left toe to your right ear. All right, then let's take a big step back with that left foot. Trying to keep that bind. This is a lot of balance here, so don't be hard on yourself. All right, using all of our might, when you're ready, see if you can bring that right foot back forward, coming back into your twist chair. Exhale, forward fold. Great job, everybody.
Respiration time for a minute.
Should I be having abdominal pains right
What? Are you really having a dog? You can get like a little, all joking aside, a little bit
now?
of a cramp.
I'm in a bad spot.
That's right.
Ooh, this is going anywhere we want it to. All right.
I had a brother.
Too many men in this class. I'm kidding. All right. If you need a wall, you're more than welcome to. Let's re-find our center. See if you can grab that back foot. It's always, if you need to go and grab onto that back wall, you can. And then we're gonna see how if we can lean it forward, coming into our dancer's pose. So to find your balance here, you're gonna have to squeeze the mat with your toes. Your toes are the brakes that are gonna keep you from falling side to side or back and forward. And bringing it forward. I know it hurts your ankles for after a while. Let's see if we can bring that knee up. And one more time. Leaning it forward. And your ankles, yes, are gonna be a little fatigued. These are your stabilizing muscles that need to be released throughout there. All right, let's drop that leg. Go ahead and bring those out, shake it out. I know, I'm sorry. What got into me today, right? Always remember holding onto a wall is fine. And this is also dancer's pose, right? Just the intention of working towards it. You don't have to. Yeah, exactly. That's a really good, where if you just need to come here and back and forth like this, that's perfect. If you can't reach that back leg, we've all started there, right? We're gonna lean forward. Use your mat, squeeze with your toes. All right. From there, you can see if you can bring it forward. You want to try to find your center. You really want to try to keep that chest tall and not cave one way or the other. Your chest, that rib cage, is going to determine to keep your balance, right? So if the rib cage is this way or that way or slumping forward, you're not going to be able to stay. You've got to reach that rib cage, keep that rib cage tall and lock it in place. And another thing that will help is staring at one specific object that's not moving, not me. Even tiny micro movements are still movements. So like that thumbtack, if you can see it, or this corner, you want to stare at that. That will help. I don't know what side we're on.
We're
But-
standing on our left.
Thank you.
We're trying
And then bringing it forward. See how my rib cage is tall right through here? That's how you're gonna find the balance through it. So good. All right. Dropping down there. All right, let's inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, find that halfway lift. Really flat back. This is where you find sassy booty, so you can arch your back. This is extension of the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step, jump, or hop back into your high plank. Take it through your vinyasa of choice, either knees, chest, chin down, or chaturanga. It looks so good. Stephanie, your upward facing dog is goals for me. All right, tuck your toes under, sit your hips up, and coming into our downward facing dog. All right, inhale, reach that right leg up, coming into your three-legged dog. Exhale, start to bring that knee forward, coming into your plank, and you're gonna bring that knee with you. Right knee to the left elbow if you can. I know, it's not easy. Then inhale, let's kick it back up. Exhale, bring it forward, straight in the middle. Now let's try to pull that knee up and in. Come on, Stephanie, up higher. There you go. Exhale, push it back. Inhale. Bring it forward. Right knee to the right elbow. All right, let's kick it back one more time. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Now exhale, start to bring that knee forward and start to rotate the right toe towards the horizontal side of the mat. We're gonna come into our pigeon pose. So this is where if you have tight hips, you can sit onto the block because we want to stretch. We want to find a stretch in that back leg as well, but everybody's looks really good. I wanted to pick on you, but couldn't. All right, so we're gonna stay here for a bit. So this is one of those muscles. Your piriformis is one. Your piriformis and your psoas are muscles that need long duration holds. So let's just lean it forward, get comfortable, come to your breath again. Really find that diaphragmatic breath again that we started class with, because as you take those deep belly breaths, it switches your mind from your central nervous system, your fight and flight, to the parasympathetic, your rest and digest, and that's where those muscles can actually release. They're not going to be able to release if you're holding your breath. All right, you can either stay here, that's great, or you can see if you can curl that back leg, taking it into a hamstring curl, so you're bringing that knee that heel towards the glute and then bringing it back down. So accessing strength in your end range of motion is so important to avoid injury. Going up. And release. Alright. See if you can take it up to a seated. Alright, this is always just a choice, but maybe you can start to bend that leg. If you can, this is always just an option. Reach back with that opposite leg. Arm. I'm getting my body parts so mixed up today. I don't know why. I feel like I don't always struggle that way.
It's the cold weather.
I agree. It's too cold.
I don't know. Or you can try seam. Same arm, same leg. The opposite one is harder, so just whatever your ankle is. Final, if you want to see if you can, if you have that toe already hooked, you can start to bring it to the elbow crease like this, and then you can come into your mermaid pose from there. So you're just the
Stand
main.
up from there if you
You're there, Sue. Yeah, just
I'll watch soon.
yeah, she's so good. Bring it like you're gonna place that toe into the elbow. Yep, there it is. Now hug it in tight with that arm. Yeah, it does bring a cramp. Okay, let's kick that right leg back. And then get time. Coming into our down facing dog. You can walk the dog. I know it's a little uncomfortable coming out of that.
I'm sitting, not up.
Norm is an upset dog. The rest of us are in downward facing.
He's got lots of experience. That's right.
All right, if you're ready, let's inhale, reach that left leg up, coming into our three-legged dog. On an exhale, bring that knee forward as you shift that right knee to, left knee to the right elbow. Oof. Inhale, reach it back, tall. Exhale, bring that knee forward right to the middle, and then hug that knee up. This is the hardest part. Hug it up, 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 and in. Up, up, up. Good. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, same knee, same elbow. Very good. So the last one, don't worry. Inhale, reach that left leg up. Exhale, bring that knee forward. Start to rotate that foot to the horizontal side, coming into our pigeon pose on the other side. Woo. Anybody else breathing hard? We did downward facing dog, upset dog. We did walk the dog.
Dance.
We're working our way, in case you want to know Sanskrit, it's a dead language. We're working our way into Ekapada Kudinyasana.
Oh no.
Ekapada just means 1 foot. Eka is 1, pada is foot. So Ekapada Kudinyasana is where we brought that knee forward. All right. This is where let's practice curling the leg up and then extending it down. So the key to getting that elbow lock for mermaid pose is really using your strength. So you shouldn't have to rely on that elbow to keep that leg up. You have to get to a point where you can curl it without pulling it with your hand. So that's why we're working on this. Let's see if we can sit up. All right, now see reach back.
Same arm first.
Yeah, try with the same arm. I think better. So you'll see, I've worked on the strength for so long that if I let go, that foot will stay there, right? That's what you're working for. So if that is there, then you're gonna try to bring that toe to your elbow crease.
Not in this lifetime.
Yeah, you're close. Reach back.
Too big of muscles in my neck.
I can see that. His
I'll go with that.
Okay, are her shoulders facing the front or slightly diagonal?
Eventually, are you doing? I didn't see yours. Yours is there. That's so
I
good,
just
Angie.
don't know where.
Yeah. Okay.
it should
So
be.
if you're trying to do that mermaid for the first time, then you're gonna twist. So pretend that I was sitting, right? So if you're here and you're locking it, see how harder it is to stay forward.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it for the first time, go ahead and let your side rotate, and then you can reach tall for that. So it's the same thing standing or seated, but you let it bend. If you're working towards the king pigeon, then you have to work on getting your chest forward again, because otherwise then, trust me, it's way worse to try to grab with that other hand. But that looks really good. I'm so proud of you. All right, we made it to the restful core section. Yay! All right,
I'm
So-
sweating, it's 20 degrees.
let's bring it into,
Like I was saying.
no, Daryl Tate, do not give me that attitude. He said, not in this lifetime, I've seen you do it. Nice try. All
All right.
right,
Not after
let's
weight room
bring,
last night, no way.
let's bring our legs up. You can keep them bent or on the mat. Mickey, good job! Oh my gosh, look at everybody, good.
Let's all get on his button.
All right, let's go down just a little bit, but then make sure you're keeping that back nice and straight. Go down just a tiny, and then hold. Hold. You're gonna have to use all the core strength in you. Look at my legs shake. Go down just a little more. Hold. It's okay if you don't make it, then go down just a little more. Remember, you can keep your legs on the mat too. It's up to you. Go down just a little more. So now, just your lower back. Oh. Focus, you can do it. Then each vertebrae down until you're in low boat. So you're still hovering. All right, let's come up just a little. You can do it, Mickey. Come on, Mickey. I'll tell your wife. All right, up a little more. You can do it. Good job. You're doing so good. A little more. Stephanie, you're better than me. Yeah, remember you can keep your feet down. Look at this. Look at you. She's better than me. See, you can start teaching.
You're not
Bring it.
supposed to compare yourself to
Don't compare yourself to others. That's,
rule number 44.
yeah. The Sanskrit word for that is aparigraha. Look at Steph, go. All right, bring it down. Okay, so I promise the rest will be restful. Okay, let's come onto our back. Bring our knees into the chest. Hug your knees in, just kind of rock side to side. And we're gonna use your 2-piece fingers, hook them onto your toes, or just grab your feet, whatever is better for you. Coming into our happy baby pose, so rocking side to side. dropping the feet down. Go ahead and hug just the right knee into the chest. Extend that left leg. We're gonna cross that right leg over the top of the body, coming into a nice spinal twist. And this is just a little trick that I use. It might not help everybody, but I like to hook that right leg underneath that left, and it helps me stay into the twist easier. If it doesn't make it easier, don't do it. It's just a trick to help it make it easier. Every body is different. Everybody has different anatomy and physiology. We all are built just a little different. So,
What did you do? You appeared.
okay, it's like, you know, eagle legs. So it's
Yes.
like you cross it on behind. Yeah, we should do eagle next class. I mean, so you're gonna cross your leg. You want to try this. You cross your right leg over the left like a lady, and then wrap that toe underneath and then take that twist in eagle.
Yeah, I got a name for that. It's one of those Christmas carols.
We're gonna have to start limiting the amount of men allowed in. I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm not trying to be sexist. That was a joke.
3 tops.
Too much testosterone. Can't you just put them in separate parts of the room?
Oh.
Then they'll affect it all.
Sue.
I miss that, Sue. Could you repeat?
Sue's like, no. Then you're gonna infect it all.
Put them within slapping distance of a nearby neighbor.
I said, put them with something.
We speak powder.
I don't know what to say.
I'm feeling so much better right now.
So if you want to watch up here, I'll show you, because I didn't do a great job of explaining it. So if you're using the eagle legs in that twist, you're going to cross your legs like a lady. Even the men have to cross their legs like a lady here. So that right leg is over, or whatever leg you didn't do right. So I didn't, the right leg crosses over the left, and then it's going to cross underneath. Yeah. Oh, you did it. You did it. I saw you. You did it. Yeah, you did do it.
I saw her too. We have 2 witnesses.
Yeah, it's, and usually, Joanne, usually ballerinas have a really hard time with that pose because we're so used to external rotation. The internal rotation is real hard, and most people think that's easier, but yeah.
Must be my problem.
So eagle is where you're gonna do the same thing. While you'll take your right leg over the left, wrap it under, sit back, and then same thing, right arm over the left, cross it again. So coming into that's it. We'll do that one next time as our pose.
Tonight, Kate, we're doing eagle
Let's
poses.
do that one on the
Ooh, let's all come to
35th.
Stephanie's class. You're doing eagle tonight, so if you want to try eagle pose, go to Steph's class tonight. So that's just a way to help you get deeper into the twist. You don't have to necessarily hook it, but I love to come into a twist with eagle legs because it really releases those hips. Let's go ahead and untwist ourselves if you are twisted. And now we're gonna bring the right foot onto the left, not like a lady this time. So now start right here. Before you try anything else crazy, I'm a really big advocate for making sure you go back to the basics. Why add more if you're getting the benefit from the basics? So try to use your hand to push that leg, that knee down. And if that feels okay, then you can raise that leg. See if maybe you can grab underneath the thigh or just reach for it, or just keep your feet on the floor. It doesn't have to. I hate it. So, if you can't tell, today's class is all about twisting, and that's super beneficial for the spine. Not only does your spine need flexion and extension like we do with all of our downward facing or our sun salutation, it also needs dorsiflexion, and you need twisting as well. All right, let's go ahead and release. And it's also, I find really interesting to just bring awareness and find, oh, one side is tighter than the other, one side is stronger than the other, and kind of use yoga as a diagnostic tool to find out which side you need to work on. All right, I'll try to hurry you. Left foot to the right knee. We need a 90-minute class, and we'll call it Power to Yin. It will start out with our power yoga that we did first, and then we'll end with just long duration holds. Who said yes?
Me,
Yes.
Angie, thank
There
you.
might not be a class after this one.
I think there is.
Chair yoga too. You don't mess with the sewage.
You do
Just
not.
say
You
it
do
as
not
it
mess
is.
with him.
Just
Ever.
make it as is.
Ever. Yeah.
Hey, they've earned the right.
They have.
I found out a couple years ago, it was in
You're
their
using that
80s.
they,
Oh
the
my
they is right
gosh.
here.
Shut up. You're not. You're.
Yeah.
Look, I do chair yoga, and it's hard for me still. I'm serious. You can make chair yoga very hard. All right. You've made it to your final pose of class, your Savasana. So go ahead and just let your your hands and your feet fall to the side. And if everyone can close their eyes for me for just a second. No one else will see but me, but if you would prefer no physical contact during your Savasana, if you could just please raise your hand. I'm the only one that will see. All right, start to deepen your breath. And I like to just visualize writing all of the things down on a piece of paper that are stressful for you, or all of the things that you have going on. Visualize writing them down, and then visualize pushing them to the side, knowing that you can always revisit them at a more appropriate time.